Good morning, everyone. It is I, Gina Louisa, here today to do my daily card reading. Today is Sunday, and it is June the 15th today. I'm laughing because I had to go Friday the 13th, Saturday the 14th, Sunday the 15th. I'll take another sip of coffee. I did bring my coffee with me this morning. It's creamy coffee. Alrighty. Would you like to see my crystals? I wonder if I could do this without knocking everything over. Let me see. I'm going to pick up the phone for a minute and the camera here and just let you see. Can you see the crystals and the plant? There you go. My cup of coffee. My wand in the window. Ooh. All right, there we go. I got my other crystal. I keep it. Whoa, how's that? Whoa. There we go. Are we back where we were supposed to be? I got this one here. You see that? Yeah. Let me see. Let me just adjust a little bit. Because we're learning as we go. Just a little bit more. I just wanted to, let you know where I'm sitting here with all my crystals. And there we go. I see this spot back here. I got to put some of my artwork back there. And I will do that. I will do that. I'm going to start the cards. Lord, what do I need to know today? Let me make sure I'm not shuffling it into oblivion. Oh, sometimes I got some of them facing some way and some of them facing the other. Oh, okay, there we go. I just need to turn those over. They got flipped when I was pulling them out. I don't like to. So this part usually, right? I don't show all of this, but since the camera's already on, oh, there we go. This goes that way, and then the rest of those are that way. Now we're all set. I just want to make sure the backs are on the backs and the fronts are on the front. Lord, what do I need to know today? Oh, let's see if the cards. Right there? That's what God says right there. All right, let's take my art out of the sleeve. And I'm going to shuffle it this way this time. Lord, what needs to show today, Lord? What needs to show? Right there. I'm going to just put it down. Put it down. Okay? And let's see what's at the bottom of the deck for me today. Ooh. I'm going to turn it this way. The bottom of the deck. You're going to get to see it before me today. The sun is at the bottom. I'm going to just take it. It's easier to hold up the one card. Put the deck down. Wow. How beautiful. Oh, wow. So the sun. Everything that is in this realm is balanced, delicately balanced. It comes into this world, all the lights, all the energies. And when those energies combine and mix, they become matter. To get in, for matter to become more solid, it has to undergo, like the funnel. It has to go through in lighter elements have to become heavier. And to do that, it takes for them to be spread apart. It takes heat. You see, this is so they're moving and they're spread apart and they can mingle and form new things. So for anything heavy to get into this world, they don't just fall through the firmament. They can't, okay? The sun is the funnel that all of the energies of the starlight funnels through the sun. The sun is it's polarization and like it all is. Just like when we come into the world, if you watch the one cell, any cell, you can watch as the meiosis or mitosis takes place and things become polarized. Same thing. The sun and the moon, the polars of this plane of the human experience. We live in a level plane of existence. The sun. Okay? Everything has to come through the sun. Okay? That's what it is. The sun energy. The sun energy is not just something to burn your skin. It doesn't burn my skin. I'm lucky like that. Because I call it into myself. I drink it in. I suck it in with my eyes. I suck it in with my skin. I drink it in. I love every bit of the sun energy. I thrive off of it. This is the energy which we thrive on. That's beneath me today. Thriving energy of the sun. Nothing thrives where there isn't sun. And when there is, right? Let's see what's at the top today. I'll let you see first. And now I'm going to take a peek. I knew it. The Ten of Swords is above me today. The Ten of Swords as I see it. Take a good look at this card. Okay? We lay down our very bodies, our very lives, with our truth. See, it is. It's solid. It is something. We lay down our very lives, and it's that laying down of our very life, which is we live. You know, when they say a blood sacrifice, okay, that means your life, your aliveness, because only when you're in aliveness do you have any blood. Okay, they will skew the truth, people. But this is it. This is our living of our life for that which will grow from the decay of our bodies. See what I'm saying? The mountains, the very mountains we were at one time, we were very different at one time, less dense, comprised of different things. It was a different time when Earth needed to be laid like that. Now it's different. We're, when they say we're becoming crystal, we're not becoming crystals like these crystals, okay? Like this one, okay? No, no, no. No, we've been that already. Okay? They skew things to try to make it sound interesting. But that's not what we're doing. We're not becoming crystal. We're stepping into our flesh and realizing that every little bit of our DNA, every little bit of us, we are molecules. We are atoms. We are protons and electrons, which is protons attract, electrons repel. We are energy. That's what we are. Our lives, our very lives, we lay down. I say we lay down. As we step, you lay foundations, you lay bricks, you lay a way of being that will allow the future to sprout from. Wow. That's what's above me today. I give my very self, every bit of what I am, to lay the foundations of a new paradigm for this earthly realm. Because the old paradigm is over now. Okay, we are going to take all of anybody who doesn't want to live for goodness. Okay, all of those evil people that right now they're pooling and they're trying to make as many as they can. They know there are a few. Okay, we're going to take all the people who want to be evil, and the earth has a lot of volcanoes. Right? The volcanoes are getting restless, aren't they? There's too much evil on this earth. So we got to get rid of all of the evil. If you want to be evil, that's fine. We'll just throw you in a volcano. If you have been evil, watch. We're just going to throw you in the volcano. And we're going to be like, wow! As you go, like a tick. Like, you know what you do with a tick? You put it in the fire and it goes, like that. Spit, a little tiny little spit noise. That's it. Goodbye with you. If that's all you are, that's all you are. Then you can come back, okay? Because then your spirit goes up there. Right? Your body is, maybe you got like miswired or something. No, like there's nothing between here and here. There's no wiring, no connection. You never formed one. Then in the volcano with you. And then when, God turns you up there and says, now, I'm going to give you another chance at this. All right, here's another aliveness. Okay? And as they get put back, they're going to be put back into a scenario that we, who are left here, we're going to build a new scenario. And when this person, this soul, not the person's gone. But when that fresh soul that God has comes back into this earth as a new baby, the scenario that we built is going to nurture that new soul. Evil won't be revered, so that person's not going to go off and do evil. Maybe even that person in the scenario we was born into, evil was what was revered and not any good. So that's why that person went off and did evil and did a good job of it and is the best he could be. Okay? But we don't want evil in this world anymore. I mean, nothing personal. Really, it's nothing personal. We don't want evil in this world anymore. I'm going to get rid of it. I'm going to cut to we're going to get rid of all the evil. We're going to let good take over the earth. It's easy. Watch how easy this happens. I'm cutting. Well, I'm going to take a look this time. Oh, that's so funny. Look at this. It's one that I had. It's got the back. It's got the back on both sides. So I'm going to turn it and see what that is. Do you want to know what's down here before I turn this one over? The Ace of Pentacles. is staring up at me when I cut. I usually cut and show you what's at the top, never what's at the bottom, though, huh? Not odd. Maybe we should look at what's both when I cut. What's at the top and at the bottom of what I cut. Ooh, isn't that interesting? Hey, a new gift from God. A new Ace of Pentacles. Isn't that wonderful? The Ace of Pentacles itself showed us something new. A gift. That's so cool. Don't you just love God? I do. I just love the flow, the natural flow. Okay, now let's turn this over. The magical card here that started it all. What's this one? The Seven of Wands. Let me look at this. So the Seven of Wands. Yeah, the elite are not going to go down easy, people. You think they're just going to say, all right, the jig is up. They're going to get on their little conveyor belts and off they're going to go. No. You have to be strong in your conviction, people, okay? Like, when you set out to clean the house, okay? And there's like, oh my God, there's like a nest of like something, I don't know, whatever it is, living, moths or flies or cockroaches or whatever it is you got. Pestilence. Even in your body, you've got like, a boil, or you've got, God, you leave a boil and it turns into cancer, right? You've got these things that are pestilence. We get rid of them. You don't just let it sit there because it's a life form, right? Oh, it's a life form too. Those flies, those poor flies, oh, those poor cockroaches, they're life forms, right? No, well, you don't want them in your dwelling, in your home, in your temple. You don't let the cancer just live there. They're living cells too. They're thriving living cells too. Oh, yeah. No, you want to put a stop to that right then and there, okay? That is not going to exist. Not in my body, it's not. Nothing's going to fester in our body of humanity anymore, okay? This is us, the seven, okay? With our wand. We ain't backing down from this battle that I just started, which is why I cut to it, right? I didn't start it. We didn't start the fire. It was always burning since the world's been turning. I didn't write that song either. I gotta show you something. When I moved that Ace of Pentacles out of the way to show it to you, look who's underneath. I'm almost afraid to see who's underneath that. But it's the Hermit underneath there. Look at that beautiful Hermit card. There are some of us like that Hermit. But my conversations in life happen in here and in here. And a lot of times the outside world is very distracting for me. People wonder why. Where'd Gina go? She's off again on one of her adventures or whatever. I don't know what you say. I don't care what you say. I really don't. What I am is I'm off on a sabbatical, Walkabout. Oh, wait, walkabout. It's really what it is, Only it's drive about. With me, sometimes it was walkabout. So I'm the Hermit. Even now, so nice to have carved this little corner, in my own little corner, in my own little chair. I can be whatever I want to be. Right? With that introspection. Only as the Hermit could I have gained my countenance with God. held it, gained it, held it. It's why I have that hermit mode. It's why I do it. So I don't lose. I don't want to lose my countenance with God ever. It's why I spin around. I get to spin around naked now. I don't have to turn the camera on. I have more fun now. Because I don't have to turn the camera on and be self-conscious of it being there. Now it's like, wow, what I can do. I'm surprising myself. Let's look at the art cards. Let's see what they have to show today. Speaking of what I can do, or did, have done. I'm getting to see myself finally through my own art. Let's see what this is. I gotta look at it this way. Oh, it's the back of a card. Okay, let's see. Here we go. I had the deck upside down. This, can you see that? I don't know which way to hold it for you so you can see it really, really well. This is the spark. Spark of creation. Spark of creation comes with a thought, And, I went back with the sun card from right there, It all starts with a thought. If you go listen to my poetry, it began with a thought, a what if and a what or. More, a yin and a yang, a ping and a pang, no big bang. Anyway, spark of creation. And notice how it goes out exponentially, Fibonacci sequence. That's how we are going to be, light workers. With the spark now. It's going to encompass the whole world. Watch. We'll be dancing in the street again. I'm going to put that card down here. With Fibonacci spark. Let's see what's at the top. What do we have? Which one is this one? Oh! You've seen this one before. I think I've had one too many. You wake up on a flower, and she's got like a pipe with smoke coming out of it, and maybe she took one too many hits. But let me tell you how this drawing came into being. I was smoking. I really was. I took a hit off a joint, put it down on the table. I was living at my mom's at the time. Mom and dad. I don't know why I say my mom. But my mom and dad's house at that time. It was when I first divorced my first husband. Anyway, I was there, and I felt a spirit come through me, and it was from the back, and it went whew, right like that, and I went like this. Like I felt like this feeling. I don't know how to describe it. It left me like, like ooh, curved, like, as if like it went through me and then it got pulled out like that. And so I grabbed a piece of paper and I tried to draw what it was that it felt like. And I drew the figure first, And then as I looked at the figure sitting there, it looked like butterfly. So I drew the wings. And then, well, of course, I went off from there. And voila, we have the completed drawing now. Well, and maybe above me is the world thinking I've had one too many. I don't know. Such an outrageous thing is the goddess energy. Is it one step too far now? That's as far as we gotta go. The whole world. This is above us all. The goddess energy. Awakening our hearts. Just like it did to me, right? It went right through me. Ever changing me. Right? The creation of something magical. Let me see what I cut to today. What do we got? Oh, again, this card. This is creation itself. Oh, let me turn it this way and show it to you. This is creation itself. A mixture of hot and cold. Right? How it starts from far off and gets right up in your face, you know. It does too, because that starts like over here, right up in this corner. And it just, with a rhythm too. Isn't that the way it is too? The voice, the heart ping, like I say, it began with a ping, a thought, okay? An attraction, the hot and the cold, the attract and the repel, all right, in a dance. They exist, okay? They are in a sacred union as well. Attract and repel. They are, okay? There's no way around it. Attract and repel are two forces that exist. Go listen to my poetry. I think book 3, right? I think book 3 covers that one. Like, I can remember writing a lot of this poetry. I went and sat up in, like, you know, all these places. You know, I sat up in, where was I in? Freaking, like, Wisconsin or something. Somewhere. Upper state Minnesota. Up that way. Or in the middle of Minnesota. It's cold or freezing. And, you know. And, you know. The person that I was with, that my travel companion at that time, was doing carpentry, you know, and roofing and building homes, you know. And so as that person would do that, I'd sit in the car and meditate and talk to God and do stuff. So, you know, a lot of what you see in that poetry is what came out of all of the traveling I've done. Okay. Hot and cold is a mixture of the attract and repel are in a dance. They're only separated by that which make them what they are. Attract is retract and repel is repel. They're just forces. They're aware of one another. So there's the sacred union. For each attract, there is a repel. For each repel, there is an attract. That's what brings them from being only energy into being substance. The firmament, they become firm. Once an attract and a repel see each other. Now there's something. That's a twin flame union, by the way. You know? We don't understand it. It's like, how can we be separated by nothing and everything at the same time? Because what makes me what I am is certainly what makes me what I am. And what makes you what you are is certainly what makes you what you are. And no matter how we've mixed through time, become everything, splash, all of existence, right down to being, stones and diamonds and then walking things, you know what I'm saying? And living things and walking things and breathing things and talking things, you know what I'm saying? But still, we're in our own universe, our own existence. You're not me, I'm not you, and we can't be one another. We can only witness one another. Okay? No matter how close you get, we can mix and even make a child, right? Human beings, we do. But we're not the other. You're not in my thoughts, I'm not in yours. We may think about each other. You might be in my thoughts, but you're not in my head doing the thinking. You're not in my heart doing the feeling. I'm doing the feeling. You know? I remember when that dawned on me. Hey, wait a minute. You know, I love you, but it doesn't have nothing to do with you. You know what I'm saying? And no matter what you're thinking and feeling, I'm still me. Hey, that's cool. Separates you, don't it? Makes you separate you from any of the hurt, any of the guilt, any of the, like, none of, oh, well, I'm just me then. Anything that other people do, that's their business. Oh, well, then I'll just stay innocent. I'll just stay innocent for my entire life. How about that? And I skip and play, and I cook, and I eat, and I clean, and I do. Ooh, I'm going to have a sip of coffee, actually. Hang on a second. A nice creamy coffee. And I share all that I am with you for the healing magic that God assures me is in my atmosphere, which I'm sharing with you this morning. And I will be doing a daily alchemy in a minute. I'll see you in the morning. I love you all. Shine on. Crazy diamonds out there.